So there's a lot of newness. I think the thing that is new is what USA Basketball is, what the goals are, what we want to accomplish, and like how we go about doing that.
It's not about like being young, age, whatever. It's about the opportunity to be here, to represent, and understand that you're a part of something bigger than yourself.
Yeah, Kyle! You're going posting? How we doing down here? We guarded?
Red on 3, 1, 2, 3. Red!
Welcome to the new quad. I'm really excited to be here. I hope you are too.
When CaitlinClark stepped onto the court for her Team USA debut, it wasn't only the scoreboard that began to change. The entire energy and atmosphere inside the arena noticeably shifted. For months, critics had been loudly insisting that she didn't belong at this level, claiming she wasn't ready and pointing to the Olympic snub as supposed proof of their doubts. However, in that defining moment, the narrative completely flipped on its head, and all those old criticisms and lingering doubts suddenly started to feel outdated, misplaced, and far less convincing than before.
CaitlinClark didn't make the cut for the 12-player Team USA roster for the 2024 Paris Olympics. That is according to Selection Committee Chair Jen Rosati, who explained the decision came down to basketball criteria and not the fame and attention Clark would bring to the games this summer.
That's not what this conversation is about. This is about what I will personally label the idiocy of Team USA women's basketball. How dare you make this decision? It's stupid. And I'm gonna tell you why it's stupid. I want all the ladies on this squad to know every single one of y'all are deserving of it. CaitlinClark does not deserve a spot ahead of any of the players on this roster. Okay, if we're talking just basketball, you know we're not. You know we're not. Let's harken back to the Dream Team in 1992. Remember when Christian Laettner was on that squad? Forget the other pro players. Forget the pro players. Forget the pro players. That's a given. First time NBA players were allowed to participate. Don't put that damn screen up when I'm talking right now. I want to see Shanae and Andrea, okay? The point is this. Those rosters, right? Those players were on there. Do you know that Christian Laettner also was chosen ahead of Shaquille O'Neal and Alonzo Mourning? You know why? He was a two-time national champion. He was a Wooden Award winner. And he was white. And he had his own cachet. He brought it to the table. He was a big-time collegiate player who was white and busting people's you-know-what. They couldn't miss.
As her Team USA debut started, the narrative around her began to fade. This wasn't hype, it was control and composure. She didn't force shots or chase highlights. She calmly ran the game, spaced the floor, and pulled defenders to create easy openings. The team's body language quickly changed. Hesitant veterans looked more comfortable. The offense flowed better. The pace increased, and the crowd grew more engaged. Her debut didn't just go viral, it showed a clear truth. She wasn't the problem, she was the solution. Every pass had purpose. Every rotation looked sharp. She didn't play like a rookie trying to prove herself. She played with confidence and understanding of the moment. The reaction was instant. Social media buzzed, and analysts who once doubted her fit suddenly shifted their tone, saying, "This is different."
Look like the return of CaitlinClark is over, man. She is headed to Team USA basketball, and we gonna jump right into this thing, man. So the Indiana Fever and many of basketball media people in the news that CaitlinClark will be returning to the basketball court. Now, this should come as no surprise from anybody. For anybody, bro. The 12-player roster has been released, and I'm excited because you know what that means? Basketball content is coming back, baby.
Because it truly was different. This wasn't about WNBA politics or outside narratives. It was international basketball, and she looked completely comfortable and fully in control of the moment. Comfort, control, and confidence defined her presence, as her Team USA debut shattered the snub narrative in real time and replaced doubt with clarity. Teammates naturally gravitated toward her on the floor. Coaches showed clear trust by putting the ball in her hands during high-pressure situations, and that level of trust wasn't simply handed to her. It was clearly earned through her composure and decision-making. The bigger story wasn't just that she performed well, it was that the entire tone surrounding CaitlinClark shifted from controversial to essential, from polarizing to foundational for the team's rhythm. Her debut didn't just quiet critics or slow the noise, it forced the entire basketball world to rethink long-held assumptions. Once you prove that you belong on the biggest stage, especially under the brightest lights, there's no real turning back. The narrative has undeniably changed, and it happened right before everyone's eyes in real time.
Everybody wants to see star players. She's a connector, brings people together.
Clark firing, and hitting! Clark behind the back, it goes right to the window. Wow!
She's in all the time, like not at times.
Clark punching and hitting! Clark splashing home a three! Clark the quick ahead, oh, beautifully done! Touchdown Fever! Clark fires, you bet!
And then steps back with the three.
CaitlinClark's Team USA debut didn't just create buzz, it noticeably divided the room and shifted the emotional temperature around the team. The tension that had followed her throughout the WNBA season seemed to carry over here as well, creating an unmistakable us versus them energy that could be felt even before the opening tip. This wasn't simply about basketball performance or game strategy, it felt deeper, almost like a quiet battle over hierarchy and roles. For years, Team USA operated on a clear pecking order. Veterans came first, the system always came first, and respect was something earned slowly over time rather than given instantly.
But you're still complaining about the max salary being $250,000. You're still complaining about the absence of eyeballs. You're still complaining about the lack of headlines and notoriety and pop and cachet. You're complaining about all of these things. And the one person who has proven they can alleviate that concern, that could ultimately serve to benefit the better whole, now we want to sit up there and get all altruistic and stuff and talking about, hey, it's about the sanctity of the game and the level of competition. You're going to win by 30 without her. Just like you'd win by 30 with her. It don't make a difference. You make a call because of the betterment of the whole in the end. That is not compromising your integrity. That is business. And y'all are going to find that out.
Clark doesn't play slow. The moment she stretched the defense beyond half court, everything shifted. Spacing opened up, transition got faster, and the offense looked more modern. Fans online weren't just praising her plays, they questioned why she wasn't used sooner and why the narrative felt forced. The controversy wasn't about her skill, but the hesitation around her role. Post-game interviews showed it too. Careful words, measured praise, and a reluctance to state the obvious. The game clearly changed when she stepped in, and that naturally creates friction. When a rookie instantly lifts a system, it challenges the old guard and signals that the future has already arrived, ready or not.
So the WNBA says they want to get paid more. They're saying this, they're going to make $1 billion. That's what they're saying, okay? For the first time ever. Now that CaitlinClark is hurt 2 weeks, did you see ticket prices? Insane. Let me read you the ticket prices. After CaitlinClark's been hurt for 2 weeks. All right, so let's go through this. CaitlinClark absence is having an immediate impact beyond the court. According to data shared by Yahoo Sports via TickPick, prices for 2 specific Indiana Fever away games against the Chicago Sky and the Washington Mystics dropped sharply after Clark was sidelined. Before the injury, the lowest ticket available Fever's matchup in Chicago was $86. For the game in Washington, fans needed at least $41 to get in. After the news of Clark's absence, those get-in prices fell to $25 from $86 and $14 from $41. What the hell is going on with WNBA that they can't handle all this attention that they're getting, as well as the hate and anger towards Caitlin?
But it wasn't just skill. She fit effortlessly. The ball found her, the offense adapted, and the conversation shifted from, can she handle this, to why was she held back? That question made coaches, decision-makers, and veteran players uneasy. Momentum can't be ignored, and hers was impossible to miss. Her debut didn't whisper, it exploded, and the ripple effects are just starting.
Some time to see CaitlinClark play basketball. Not only take shots and shoot around, but actually go up against something that looks like competition in an actual, competitive environment. Not just shoot off a rack, not go 1v air, actually play some basketball. And we finally have it. We've waited long enough.
This wasn't just a debut, it was a statement. CaitlinClark's TeamUSA debut blew up not just for her performance, but for the power she showed. For months, the story painted her as reliant on the WNBA. Marketing, broadcasts, rookie hype. On TeamUSA's court, that vanished. She didn't need the league needed her. International fans tuned in, engagement soared, highlights trended. This wasn't luck, it was influence. Her debut proved something executives can't ignore.
Been waiting a long time for this, haven't we?
Oh, got you.
Uh-oh. We got the pull-up. Skirt! Step back. Oh, there it is. A signature move. You basketball, they already know. That's CaitlinClark's signature move.
She travels. Her impact crosses teams, and when a player shows that kind of reach, the power balance shifts. Negotiations change. Broadcast leverage shifts. Even CBA talks shift. Owners see ratings, sponsors see numbers, players see opportunity. Once the ecosystem knows where growth comes from, the math changes. Her debut went viral because it showed independence. She isn't tied to one system. She elevates any team she joins. That rarity creates leverage. This wasn't just one game. It was about positioning. Show you can drive global interest, and you're no longer just a player, you're infrastructure. And infrastructure changes negotiations. Her TeamUSA debut didn't just prove talent, it reshaped influence. And shifts like that don't fade quietly, they explode.
We got to go back. We got to go back. Ah! The GOAT, CaitlinClark, is back on the court. Tears coming to my eyes, man. Tears coming to my eyes. I thought I'd never see the day. We thought we'd never see the day, but we are here. The GOAT is back dominating on the court at TeamUSA camp. What do you know?
Watch the bench, not just the highlights. CaitlinClark's TeamUSA debut may have exploded across social media, but the true story was in the subtle, telling reactions around her. When she pulled up from deep, heads turned instinctively. When she threaded a precise pass through heavy traffic, teammates were already clapping and reacting before the shot even hit the rim, showing just how in sync and aware everyone had become around her presence on the floor.
Iowa CC look is back. Oh, man, on the TeamUSA court, jump shot looking pretty. Oh, them Kobe's is fire, too. Them Kobe's is fire. Yeah. It's going to show. Look at everybody in the background watching. They know who to watch. They know the players in practice know who they came to see. They want to see the CC show. They ain't watching nobody else shoot like this. It's the CC show, man.
Respect in that locker room isn't automatic. It has to be earned. Early on, you could feel the vets evaluating her, watching every move, testing pace, scrutinizing decisions. But as the game went on, everything shifted. Communication flowed toward her, off-ball movement matched her rhythm, and team chemistry clicked. The message was clear: she belongs. Post-game body language confirmed it. Smiles, shoulder taps, eye contact. No awkwardness, just genuine acknowledgement. CaitlinClark's TeamUSA debut didn't just impress with stats or flashy plays. It passed the internal test. Players noticed, coaches noticed, the system responded. Once a locker room fully embraces a player, the narrative shifts instantly. Internal validation moves faster than headlines. This wasn't hype, it was genuine acceptance, rare at the elite level. Labels like too inexperienced or not ready were quietly erased the moment she stepped on court. The pace felt natural, spacing improved, and her composure stood out. It wasn't revenge, it was controlled response, and controlled response is far stronger than anger. Every possession quietly proved her impact. No theatrics, only precise execution. Her debut didn't need press conferences or sound bites. The game itself told the story. Commentators softened, skeptical fans adjusted, and debates started to fade. The Olympic snub wasn't a limitation, it was a miscalculation, and those aren't easily forgotten. This wasn't just a game, it was a shift in perception. She didn't seek validation, she embodied it. Momentum built with every play. Her debut didn't just shine in stats or highlights, it mattered. Redemption resonates deeper than hype because it's earned, and hers is just getting started.